You know, the lesson of Vietnam, I don't think anything's been learned, excepting, I think you learn that if you don't have a democratic process, that you get into deep trouble very quickly in American politics. In a democracy, if you're going to conduct a war, you have to have almost 100% support. Certainly you have to have a very high percentage of the people for it, and if you get to where 30 or 40 or 50% are not for it, you either have to give it up or you impose a kind of dictatorship. A lot of crazy stuff went on over there, I'd say that. But it was curious that the French, as far as it was reported, the French officers finally revolted. The officers said no. In our case, the officers never said no. The protest that finally came was really mutiny, when the military soldiers, the guys would not go into the jungle, or they'd frag the officer, said, "You go ahead, lead us, fella, and as soon as you turn your back, why, something will happen to you." I didn't want to go over and even look at the war, because they said, "Have you never been there? You've never seen it?" I said, "No, but McNamara's been there 10 times, and he hasn't seen what was going on." I said, "I don't know what would happen if I went over and had a 2-day tour by the military, excepting you could say, well, you were over there and you saw what it was like." I said, "See what I just said, this war has been going on for 20 years, and you don't go over and take a look at it for a week and say, now I see what it's all about," because you could read the reports and you know, week after week or year after year and find that the people running it didn't know what they were doing. So well, how is it going to help you to go over and take a look at it from a helicopter? I was speaking in New Hampshire at Dartmouth very early in the campaign, and a young soldier, a non-commissioned guy, came up and gave me what I thought was a book. It was wrapped up. And when I got to the hotel, I opened it, and it was a case with his Medal of Valor. And he had a note in it, kind of illiterate, misspelled words, scratched out, tried again. And he said, "This is a medal I won in Vietnam, and I'm ashamed of it." And he said, "I want you to have it." He said, "I'm ashamed of what we're doing to women and children." This was early '68. This was not when they were 70s, when they were throwing medals on the White House steps. But this was a real Medal of Valor. I said, "Well, you know, this is a real testimony. It's kind of witness to what we're doing, that I'd rather have this than a damn editorial in the New York Times."